Hey guys, so as you can see, the government workers are still on strike. Guys, my prediction, it will take some time, right? So it will not be over anywhere soon, right? So basically we are here already looking at it for 3 days. They started last week. And guys, as you can see, this is government building here at crossing of Shepherd and Young Street. This is a Service Canada, Passport Canada building. They also have some other government services here. And of course, IRCC, Immigration Canada workers are on strike too. They are not working right now. They only process some urgent cases. Otherwise, guys, you can imagine that not being at work, it will create a huge backlog of all cases submitted online. So yeah, we totally support these people. They deserve what they demand. However, for us, for applicants, for immigrants who are applying for different immigration cases, this will trigger a longer processing time. So right now, before this strike, the average processing time, for example, for any work permit you do inside Canada was around 6 months. But even after this strike will be over, again, because of the backlog, guys, I assume it may even double the processing time. So consider flag polling, right? So the only response from you, people who wants to get the work permits done, will be getting this application done at the border. So guys, any type of work permit you can think of, postgraduate work permit, LMIA work permit, LMIA exempt work permit, spousal open work permits, certain cases study permits, for example, citizens of United States, Ukraine, you can also get study permits at the border. So guys, the solution for you, the very good solution, and to be honest, the only solution in this situation will be applying for the permits at the border. The procedure is flag polling. In most cases, we can do this procedure within 1 day. So what we do for our clients, we take clients to the border, we drive together with you to the border, we participate in all single step of this procedure. We go with you to American side, we come with you back to CBSA office for the interview. We do participate together with you in the interview, we represent you. In most cases, we help clients to answer all the questions, and of course we drive you back, right? So recently we get more and more people applying because, one more time, guys, this is the only option that it is for you right now at the moment that is available. So guys, check our website, borderimmigration.ca. We have offices in Toronto, so right now we are near office in Toronto. Can you please show where we are? So as you can see, guys, it's a walk-in location, so we have office right across Service Canada, so feel free to visit our office in Toronto. The address you can check on our website, and feel free to visit our office in Vancouver as well, downtown Vancouver, downtown Toronto. It's North York, Toronto, right? So we're always happy to help you. We can do flag polling on a very short notice, right? We can do flag polling on weekends, Saturday, Sunday, so many people work during weekdays, so they prefer to go on weekends. Guys, we are there for you to help. We understand the need for you to fix the situation you are in right now, right? So if you are on a visitor status in Canada right now, and if you apply for work permit online, guys, it will be, I don't want to speculate on this, but guys, the situation is it can take up to 1 year. So the only way to fix this will be going with us to the border and get it at the same day at the border, right? So we will do our best to help you. Our prices are very affordable, and we have many immigration consultants that will go with you in person. And guys, please feel free to call us, contact us, and set up appointment for the initial interview. Thank you.
We have this proposal where employees have the right to request telework, and if the manager says no, that employee should have the right to recourse. If the manager is unreasonable, they should also have to provide an explanation in writing. They said no. Remote work must be entirely at management's discretion. And we said, well, the problem with that, of course, is that it's been at management's discretion, and you put up this policy that's outraged everybody. It makes no sense. That's right. We're not alone. People not were outraged, people who are outraged. There's lots of outrage on that issue, which is one of the reasons I'm here talking about. They said no. And we said at the time, well, can you explain to us the rationale for your policy? They said, because we said so. And we said, okay, that's insufficient for us. On the issue of wages, we all know cost of living and inflation are a problem. Like I said, the previous group, except in the GTA. Doesn't matter where I go, I say that in Ottawa, except in Ottawa. It's a problem everywhere, believe me. We said, look, are you prepared to do something to deal with inflation and cost of living pressures on our members? They said, no, you have our position. And on job security, we said, we're just looking for some of the protections that other federal employers have agreed to against layoff, against contracting out. They said no. So we said, okay, so we're going on strike. And since then, we've had discussions with them, just about daily, and over the weekend. And at this point, at this exact moment, we remain in dispute on those issues. There's talks happening right now with the Treasury Board. The CRA, we'll see what happens on the weekend. But, there's a lot of stuff in the media about, who met with who and, who's available to meet and all this crap. There's 3 issues we're in dispute about. Those are the core issues: money, telework, job security. And when they resolve those issues, you go back to work and the strike ends. It's really not that complicated. People say all the time, we need more information from the union, that's why I come out here. Actually, that is the information. That's why we're on strike. There's no secret out there. It's like they won't agree to fix these problems. And here's the thing, our proposals are reasonable. On the telework piece, I said this a minute ago, other employers have agreed to this, to what we're asking for. I know because I've negotiated it. With museums in Ottawa, with International Development Research Center, NAVCAN agreed to it recently. On the job security front, again, other federal employers have agreed to it. And so, what the government's waiting for is for everybody to get tired and just go back to work and say, I'm just going to take whatever they give us. But I believe if we stay focused and we stay together, that we can win this fight against the government. Because what's happened is, and you know this, because you work in the public service, after years of Phoenix and all the services that people in the public service provided Canadians during the pandemic, and inflation and cost of living, people are saying enough. We don't deserve less than what people get in other jurisdictions in the private sector. Do people here feel like you deserve less than other workers? No, right? Well, that's why I'm here talking to you, and that's why we're on strike. And people always ask me, how long is this going to go on for? Every strike I've ever been involved with. And I always say the same thing, I don't know. Because I don't have a crystal ball, and as soon as I make a guess, it will be wrong. You'll say the union guy lied to us. I can tell you this, though. The president of the union, the vice president of the union, the bargaining team members, they're all earning strike pay, just like you. Except that in addition to picketing, they're also having to spend hours and hours listening to the employer's nonsense, not making any progress, okay? So no one wants this to drag on. But at the end of the day, we have won these fights before with other employers. We can win this fight here with this employer. And see, look at that. There's support right here, even at Yonge and Elmhurst. I said this a minute ago, too, to the other group. Sometimes the weather's crappy on a picket line. And if it gets crappy, just look online at those 2 Coast Guard workers that represent the entire workforce of some hamlet on Baffin Island. It's 2 women standing in a blizzard next to some tiny federal building in their parkas with picket signs that say, we deserve a fair contract. So, there's a blizzard in Saskatoon. There's been snow up on Baffin Island. Believe me, there's worse weather than Toronto in this country, folks. So remember that, because you're not alone. There's 100,000 people out there walking picket lines just like you. They're all, they're tired, they're also fed up, and they care about the same issues that you do, which I believe are the same things I just described a moment ago. And so if you have questions about what's going on, because again, picket line is like a rumor mill. People walk around and talk. Speak with one of your picket captains. They'll have information for you, hopefully. But that's why we're in dispute. And I came here to talk to you because people want to know what's going on. Well, that's what's going on. And someone said to me yesterday in Ottawa, on Heron Road, we need more information. I said, no, I think there's too much information. Someone's required to distill it because, the National Post and the Sun, they're out to get us. They hate unions, they hate the public service, they hate workers. So if people are like, can't we just get the media to be on us? Sorry, I don't have a magic wand. They're not going to support us. But what's interesting to me is, and this never happens in a public sector dispute, a poll just came out that said Canadians support our issues. Right? Like, Canadians actually support public service workers in this dispute. That never happens. Except for conservative voters, apparently, but they're not a majority. And there's not a lot of them in Toronto anyways, I don't think. So, I know we're tired. I know we're fed up. I wish I could stand here and say, it's almost over. You get to go back to work on Monday. I don't have to deal with the CRA anymore for at least another year or two. Hooray. But we're not there yet. I know that's not what people want to hear, but I'm not here to lie to you. Those are the issues that we're in dispute about. The government is meeting with the bargaining teams right now in Ottawa. They've signaled that they have some movement. I don't know what that's going to look like. But that's why we're out here. And as soon as those 3 issues are resolved, everybody gets to go back to work and the strike is over. Okay, folks? So I'm happy to be here with you. And it's been fun to drive around the GTA. Actually, that hasn't been a lot of fun to sit in the traffic, but it's great to see you. And there's a lot of people at Scarborough Town Centre. There's all kinds of people out in Mississauga. And I'm going to go back to Ottawa now and see what CRA has to say. Thank you for being here. We're all in this together. We're all tired, we're all upset, but we just need to do it one day longer, one day stronger. Right? That's right. That's right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.